Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back in Zoom class again. I am here with you. First week home task of second term, and the topic I am going to share with you is money and bank. The topic is money and bank. In this video, we will discuss about the barter system and the invention of money and about banking. Let's see what is it. History. Many thousands of years ago, there was no money. People didn't use coins. When they wanted something, they gave something else in exchange. For example, a man could exchange some chickens for a goat or a sheep. Useful things had a greater value. People who owned land were also rich because they had crops and animals which were something of value to exchange. This system of exchanging goods was known as barter. Barter system. Barter was also done in exchange for work. A landlord hired workers. As payment for their work, they were given grains. If a worker needed a new pair of sandals, for example, he would pay the cobbler with some chickens. This is how business was done long ago. However, doing business in this way was sometimes very difficult. People couldn't always take 10 cows and a sack of grain every time they went shopping. Invention of money. Invention of money. In the 7th century BC, the Lydian people from Lydia, a country near Greece, invented money. Clear? The Lydians had plenty of gold, was quite rare. It had great value. Traders began to use piece of gold as money. Traders began to use pieces of gold as money. Today we use the word trade to describe buying and selling goods and services. Now listen carefully, this is a very important point. The people and businesses that make goods are called the producers, and the people and businesses that buy and use goods are called the consumers. Again, I repeat it. The people and businesses that make goods are called the producers. And the people and businesses that buy and use goods are called the consumers. Clear? Coins. Later on, coins were produced in silver, copper, bronze and other metals. The coins had picture writing on them to show where they come from, or the image or name of the ruler of that time. These coins had a high value much later because coins were heavy and not easy to carry around. So that's why the paper money was invented. Clear? Because coins were heavy and that's not easy to carry around all the time. So that's why the paper money was invented. So this is very important point, the next one. The Chinese were the first people to print and use paper money from 600 CE onwards. Okay? Remember that the Chinese were the first people. Who are the first people? The Chinese were the first people to print and use paper money from 600 CE onwards. And after that, banknotes, as paper money is known, are printed by the government. So people can be sure that they are worth the sum printed on them. Currency nowadays. Currency nowadays. Today, the government of each country produce its own notes and coins. Today, the government of each country produces its own notes and coins. This money is called currency. Okay? This money is called currency. Which one is the government of each country produce its own notes and coins. This money is called currency. To be useful, money must be light enough to carry. To be useful, money must be light enough to carry. It must be possible for large sums to be divided into smaller sums. It's not safe to keep large sums of money at home, of course. It is not safe to keep a large sums of money at home, so that's why the people keeps their money in banks. Anyone with money can open an account in a bank. Clear? That if you have a large amount of the money, so you shouldn't be keep inside the home, that you can go to the bank and you can open your account in a bank and you can save your money in the bank as well. Checks. For many years, each person with an account was given a checkbook. Then, instead of paying large amount of real money, they wrote checks. The money was transferred from one person's account to the other person's account. This made payment easy and safe for people. Some people still use checks today, but banking is changing. Many people now use internet banking. Many people now use internet banking and make electronic payments. This is a much faster way to transfer money. This is a much faster way to transfer money. Much faster way to transfer money more than the persons that they write the checks or that they transfer the checks. Credit card. Credit card. One may also use a credit card instead of money. A credit card is a small plastic card issued by a bank. It allows the holder to make purchases on credit. Credit means buying something and paying for it later. Wow, that's great. Buying something first and then paying for it later. Credit cards are also known as plastic money. Credit cards are also known as plastic money. ATM. ATM. You can pay for things and take out money from your account using a debit card given to you by your bank. The card is put into the ATM automatic teller machine. ATM is the abbreviation of automatic teller machine. A for automatic, T for teller, and M for machine, which gives you the money when you type in the right information. Have you seen your parents use an ATM? Definitely. Nowadays, you can pay for many goods and services over the internet using mobile phones or computers. State Bank of Pakistan. State Bank of Pakistan. This is the Central Bank of Pakistan and it is operated by the government. The bank controls the issue of banknotes and currency. It holds the currency reserves. This means that the financial wealth and the saving of the country. The state bank says to it that the country's economy is stable. The State Bank of Pakistan was founded in 1947 and began working from July 1948. Its headquarters is in Karachi and there is another main office in Islamabad. Clear?